You know, when you talk about, well, like I was mentioning in the last video, when I was talking about the things that make you wonder, in reference to the this possible nuclear holocaust. I know a lot of people are like, we don't want to talk about a nuclear holocaust. We don't want to talk about stuff like that. You know, I was speaking before about how it just kind of makes you wonder, while in reference to our children and how terrible it is, what I'm saying, that they have to grow up in a world like this, like we had to grow up when it comes to our generation, and and how we've lived with it all of our lives, and how our kids, unless something's really done about it, uh, you know, even if this thing doesn't happen like immediately, or very soon, you know, you know, like I said, there's always a threat, there's always that threat, what I'm saying, of it all, just being, just a part, just a part of your life, And it's like you never really have any real freedom from those thoughts, whenever you do have them, and whenever something like this goes down, it's like, if we could get rid of these damn things in some kind of way, it would make us all feel a little bit better. I mean, yeah, people might say, well, I feel better with a ground war. At least it gives you, what I'm saying, a person a fighting chance, what I'm saying, you would think so, right? But ground wars are very dangerous as hell. But and I would say that it would be a possibility if it was a ground war, you could stand a chance on getting the hell up out of there, right? And relocating. But when it comes to something nuclear, there's really no place that anybody can really escape. And the thing about it is, I know a lot of these elites and a lot of people, with the bunkers and all this kind of stuff, and believing that, you know, they can go underground and stuff and hide from, what I'm saying, what might come. I honestly think that's what a lot of these world leaders are doing. That's what they have planned. They plan on going underground and leaving our asses up here, what I'm saying, for something, something terrible like that. So, and even if it is, the only thing I would say is, like I said, I don't want to, put a damper on anybody. you know, this dude's coming up here talking about nuclear weapons and all this kind of crazy stuff. And so, live your life, man. Just live your life. Live it like there is no tomorrow. And this is the way I guess we should be living anyway, right? Live it like there is really no tomorrow. I don't want to sound like I want to be the doomsday guy, but like I said, it does just make you kind of wonder about stuff. And I guess that's what we should be doing all the time. You know, and in Islam, there's a thing where they tell you that you should think about your death every day. You know, you should be reminded of it. You should remind yourself that the possibility is always there. And this is why we should live our lives, every day like it's our last. You know, that song, I'm gonna live it like it's my last. And that's what we really should be doing. You don't want it to be a damper on you. But like I said, it just makes you wonder about your children and stuff like that. And I just had a newborn yesterday, and oh, it just makes you wonder, man. Like I said, but we have to try to keep a strong positive vibe about things, man. Keep a high vibration, and I try to keep that in mind. Now you see China there making their move. I'm a biblical guy, I'm a spiritual guy, but I'm not a Bible fanatic. I'm not a fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fanatic. I'm not a Bible thumper either. But I do believe in, the word, because you can kind of see things for what's really going on, and what the way, or in the way that the Bible kind of has shown us. And we kind of see these things playing themselves out, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that happened, and that's in the Bible. That happened, and that's in the Bible. And you do stuff like that, and you start looking at these things, and people are like, oh man, don't get into that Bible, man. But at the same time, you just kind of say, well, it's kind of like, is this coincidental? I don't think so. But it is about just keeping a positive mind about things. Nobody wins in a nuclear war. And no matter really when you try to think you can hide from it, you really can't. You really can't. But like I said, you stay optimistic. Cheerio. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You have to live it every day. You have to continue moving forward and doing this thing like, if it happens, it happens. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. If it does happen, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Still, it just makes you wonder.